And welcome back, everyone. We want to show you some video now of king tides bringing more salt water flooding to southeastern Florida's coastal communities. Take a look at that video, and it shows the water covering roadways in Hollywood, Florida. The news now reminding all of us not to drive through salt water. And Jeff, certainly nothing like this here in the coastal Empire and Lowcountry, but we do have those cooler temperatures and some rain in parts.
Yeah, thankfully our area does not get the widespread impacts from those king tides, but look earlier, this is a time lapse from the Bull River Bridge, and looking east, and a lot of those lower spots there heading out towards Tybee Island do flood easily. And of course, once you get above that 10.5 foot mark, that's when we do actually see the coastal flooding concerns overwhelm Highway 80. More on that in a second, but here's your Savannah Cam view of River Street. Again, a gloomy day, but we will certainly take the cooler temperature. 69 degrees, northeast winds now about 10 miles per hour. Gusts are upwards of 20 miles per hour, but much nicer feel out there. Of course, mostly cloudy skies and the very occasional bouts of rain showers. Most of these concentrated right along the coast, and some of the activity you encounter may not show up on Viper radar, but either way, light rain, not necessarily drought denning, more of a nuisance rain per se. Baxley, you're getting in on some of this activities, really stretches from Hazelhurst out towards Jessup and Glenville, southern parts of Tattnall County also getting in on this activity too. But not much movement with this. Any passing showers might come in later, but overall a fairly, well, I'll say mundane portion of the time with about 20% rain chances and mostly cloudy skies. And again, these temperatures are not going to fall too much until later on tonight. And we get into the day on Friday, these winds are going to stick around too. 10 to 20 mile per hour winds, gusts 25 to 30 right along the coast. That northeast wind is going to lead to issues on our waters, of course. And the main issue comes from these high waves. Gale warning for all of our marine zones in effect until Saturday evenings and Sunday morning time frame as well for the high surf advisory, and rip currents are going to make it downright dangerous to swim. Not like the swimming weather's ideal either way. And a rain chance is about 20 to 30% stick around even into Friday too with those passing showers in the area. Stalled frontal boundaries giving way to a trough of low pressure developing to our south. That's helping to enhance those northeasterly winds. That is going to remain in play, and the northeasterly winds along with king tide season sticking around means that Friday morning, midday I should say, that high tide could get to the point where Highway 80 needs to be closed between the Bull River Bridge and Tybee Island. Once we get later on into the weekend, astronomical tides are going to be more favorable for our interests, but still minor coastal flooding is possible each high tide in general. Again, Vipercast is not initializing as great, but you get the point. Hit or miss showers here and there, very isolated in nature. The convection offshore is going to help limit us a little bit, so it will just be those bouts where you may need to use the windshield wipers a little bit. Friday into Saturday is the last gasp. I think this is overdone. We're going to gradually dry out into portions of your Saturday as well. Tropical storm Jerry is struggling at this moment, 65 mile per hour winds, but the convection's all displaced to the right of the center of circulation. But the system will brush the northern Leeward Islands and eventually make its way to the north and go past Bermuda safely to the east. So almost able to write this off as a fish storm. Into tonight, temperatures will fall into the low 60s, inland or mid 60s along the immediate coast. Passing showers are in play tonight into tomorrow, and another breezy one on tap for us into Thursday. On our water, a gale warning is in effect due to the winds of 20 to 30 knots, higher gusts possible, 7 to 10 foot seas in play too. Extended forecast, though, finally keeps a pattern of fall weather in play. Mostly cloudy skies for the weekend. We do get more sunshine in next week as high pressure really settles into the eastern U.S.